Blended philosophy. The topic for this episode is citizen.
Is
The vaccine mandate.
It's
Dave, are you gonna lose your job?
Sorry, just come again?
No, because you know how they have the vaccine thing, and people are like,
Come again, you fucking retard!
so people are losing their
No,
jobs.
not
if they don't-
continue. Come again.
Yeah, no, I was
Say it
coming
from the
again,
start.
but saying it differently.
Fuck's sake. Roger, Noah, maybe actor Matt. Okay.
Hey, so you know how they have that new thing, Dave?
Roger.
Roger.
Roger,
Yes.
aka David James Roach.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yes, you know how they have that thing where it's like if you don't have the vaccine, then you'll get like fired from your job at a few places now. We got that at Woolies now. If you're not vaccinated by 31st of January, you get fired.
You got the vaccine.
What? Yeah, I already have it.
Oh, that's so lame.
Bro, you're gonna get fired.
You just
You're gonna
got
get fired. Yeah, do you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
But,
but there you go. Fucking soy boy.
but I didn't need it. Wasn't like, oh.
Someone's scared of the cold.
Yeah, I didn't.
Flu.
I got it because I was like, I don't want to fucking stay in WA for the rest of my life.
Fantastic.
But if that actually happens again, I'm not doing a second. If that's a yearly thing, like people were saying.
No, of course
gotta
not.
get
No,
the
mRNA, they're
and
saying 2 to 3
You
months.
surely don't need a boost of
No.
mRNA. That's fucking hard.
They're going to come out with new editions every year. So we've got Omicron and like a new one.
Yeah, so you have to
No.
keep
Yeah.
keep going, and they keep injecting stuff into you.
No.
Yeah.
Foreign substance.
Anyway.
An Omega and
Wait
a
like
Sigma.
2.5 hours both
Really?
times. I'm not doing that.
Where'd you go? You went to the wrong place.
I went to 2 different places,
Pokemon Showground was nice and quick.
bro. 2.5
Did you not,
hours.
though?
Took me 2.5 hours.
The question for this episode
Sorry.
is: should paying tax be a prerequisite for voting in state-based elections?
No, because there shouldn't be tax.
No,
No, we've
taxation's
already
ethical.
said it's ethical.
That's income tax. We haven't touched on. Well, we touched on GST. We haven't.
Okay, well, I think we should define this question as being income tax and not GST.
No, wait, this is
'Cause
just
I-
taxation. I'm happy with all taxation.
I don't believe that GST
Paying
should-
tax.
Be a thing.
What?
How
does
He's saying any tax. So if you pay fucking GST, if you buy a fucking Zappo for 10 cents, and so you pay the 1 cent fucking GST.
No, it should be a prerequisite, not should it be like what would the word be? Is it doing something with the A word? Not a co-requisite, like,
Correct.
no, what is it? There'd be a word for it. You're not
requisite.
No, it doesn't even have the word requisite in it.
Post-requisite.
Shut up about requisites. He's saying that it's not something that you do it and that lets you vote. Like oh, you paid a bit of tax, now you can vote. You're saying you have to have paid a bit of tax to vote.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh.
yes.
And it's a
There's a
prerequisite, not the
necessary
only
and a
prerequisite.
sufficient condition. or
Yes,
whatever.
I believe that should be a prerequisite.
Paying tax. But
Can we also say, okay,
But it depends on the type of tax, because anyone can come here. You can come here on holiday and buy a Zappo, pay some GST, and then vote.
that's a prerequisite. There's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
prerequisites.
Remember we covered this
You
last
just
time.
fucking said that!
Because should it be a
Fucking
prerequisite
idiot.
for a woman to
You're
vote?
the one who didn't understand in the first place.
No,
I was testing you.
I was
You understood the concept really well.
Shut
Moving on.
Okay, I think we're all going to say yes on this one, really, because it's a very broad, like... It's like saying, should you have to breathe air to
So-
vote? It's the same as the other one.
But
In the previous federal election,
Yeah.
I didn't pay income tax, and I voted.
We pay GST. Have you paid
Well,
income
okay, no,
tax in the past?
that's the thing. Yes.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
I think it should be...
I mean, if we're splitting hairs,
I think the question here should be about... I think the question here should be about income tax.
Well,
Because I think we all believe that
it's not.
if you've paid GST...
It's
No,
not.
yeah, okay. Can we add another one? Let's add another one. Income tax.
We can come back around to it.
Well, no, it's just like if it's fucking GST, then it's like, oh, that's a prerequisite. But it's like, I don't think you should be able to like tick off the prerequisite without actually paying income tax.
So we can have more prerequisites.
Yes, but this
Remember
prerequisite
we
will just be
established that.
inside of that prerequisite. It's just Okay, yeah, okay, yes, I believe in that, yes, true.
Okay.
Does anyone believe not? Just
I
start
don't
off-
believe in that.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I don't
What's-
believe it either.
What's your opinion? Alright.
Yeah, because there's lots of uni students who don't. If we're talking about income tax,
Mm-hmm.
there's lots of uni students and other people who are still doing something like worthwhile. You just don't earn enough to pay income tax. So you
That's
can
tough shit.
you can be studying on 50. Yeah, but
You
no.
can't have an opinion if you're not paying tax. No, sorry, you can't have a vote if you're not paying. You can't vote. That's like saying
But how do you think? So, how much tax did you pay last year?
10, $50.
Yeah, right. So get fucked. Honestly,
That's enough.
You think,
That's
you
enough.
think
That's
50,
I paid.
you think $10, $50 buys you a vote?
Yeah.
Right.
1 cent would buy me a vote.
That's literally
1 cent.
that's nothing. But how is that? Like, you get another camera angle.
So, well, I'm uploading this to TikTok just to get more. More
right.
subscribers.
So glad you know us. It's not the cut the flow of the conversation.
Yeah, well, it's just a bit off-putting, you
I
know.
was really heated.
I forgot what we were talking about now.
Should
The
black
50 cents
people
is
be allowed to vote? Noah says no, but Henry and I say
Look,
yes.
if you're rich enough to pay income tax,
Rich enough. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You're one of those
That was-
balls.
You're rich
Yeah.
enough to even just register on
But
the.
how-
register.
How do you think paying, like,
if you pay income tax, that implies that you contribute to society because you work. So you've got a job, so you actually contribute to society, and you pay.
Make sure you get your
and
thumb
the-
there,
and
Dave.
Yeah,
the
you
tax,
can- you can volunteer?
and the tax puts
Yeah, go
money
ahead.
back into the state, and the state
Dave,
provides.
you're just bowing down to the government that's like, we want to tax you, and you're like, oh yes, let me be taxed and let that be what allows me to vote. Oh yeah, beat me up and take my money as give me a chance to vote. Like, what sort of sad, wanting to get beat up or something.
No comment.
You know what? You're right. I'm thinking about it the other way around. I think that being able to vote should be a prerequisite for being taxed.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, so you...
What do
Oh,
you?
okay, right. So,
No, actually, I'm fine with people voting without having paid income tax.
No, I don't think that's right either, because someone can come to this country and wait, you don't get to vote straight away, do you? You don't get to vote till you got citizenship. Isn't that
Yeah.
right?
So
And that
that's
can
a
take, that
different
can take years.
prerequisite. So
And
that can
you have to pay for it.
Yeah, but you could come here and earn 150k a year, and then,
Wow.
well, you don't get a
Who
vote.
fucking who?
You don't get, no, you're saying you wouldn't get a vote, and you're saying that you have to vote to get taxed.
They're not a
So
citizen.
then we just wouldn't tax them.
No, they don't count as a person.
they don't get to
They're not a
vote.
citizen.
So, do we tax them or not? I'm confused.
No, it's
Yes,
If they're not a
tax them. We can
Then-
take
but
their
they're
money.
not a person,
We-
and they're not allowed to vote.
They don't deserve a vote. They don't count as a
Right, so
citizen.
you've gone from, so they could pay so much more tax than like a bunch of other people,
Mhm.
right? And then you're saying, you just said like 2 minutes ago, oh, if you make money, you pay tax, you should be able to vote.
Well, we gotta
and now
vote.
you're like, oh, you can pay a whole lot of
No,
tax.
I'm saying the other way around. If you're paying tax, you should be able to vote. You shouldn't be
So
taxed.
you think if
without
someone comes
representation.
here, like, just on like a working visa for like 3 months,
They
some
can't vote.
consultant or something, they make a whole bunch of money, right? They'll pay a bunch of tax. Should they be able to vote or not?
no.
No, so that's what me and Henry have been trying to do, and you just like GST the whole time.
It's part of it.
Yes, we know. Everyone knows, all right.
According to the research I've done, each business pays goods and services tax. So if we're splitting hairs, it's not down to the individual consumer to pay GST.
Oh fuck yes, okay.
So the consumer pays GST included in their purchase, and then the business gives that money, the 10% from each sale,
10%.
That's right.
to the
yeah.
state.
It's not 10%.
That's
It is.
insane.
It is 10%.
A 10%
No,
tax on every single thing you buy after the 40% tax on your income. So you go to work
Oh, fuck.
and then the company is getting taxed tons. So they give you pittance then you get 40% of that pittance. You get given.
So
Take
You don't
it away.
get pittance from the corporations because of GST.
And
Right? I
then-
can tell you that for fucking sure.
Then you gotta pay local council tax. You gotta pay to use the roads. You gotta
Yeah, you have to
license,
pay for shit.
registration,
Oh, no.
all of this stuff that's meant to be from the tax. And then you go out just to try and buy some food, and then you get taxed
But
10%.
Guess what, Henry? It's all ethical, so no need to bring it up, hey?
So, GST is paid by merchants, not consumers, yeah?
No, it's paid by consumers.
No,
the
merchants
the
pass it on to
consumers-
consumers, but who physically pays the tax, who legally pays the tax,
The
is merchants.
consumer.
Okay, great. We can ignore it. I'm happy with
Who
it.
gets-
legally.
who
I'm happy
gets
to
the
ignore
money?
it now.
Okay, alright. So, I don't think there should be a prerequisite because there's, like I said, there's students and there's people who volunteer.
You get a fucking job.
And if you've lived here, what about if you've lived here your whole life and then you retire? Does that mean that you shouldn't get to vote anymore now that you've stopped earning money?
No, because if
Well, I mean, I reckon it could be for another reason
No,
because
you
you're too
probably
old and
pay
you won't
tax
live.
Sorry,
your
because you
pension,
pay
actually.
tax. No, you pay tax. Well, you pay tax when you put it in.
No, I reckon I wouldn't be surprised if you had to pay tax when you got your pension back. When you started getting the
No,
pension.
you don't. That's why you put it into a super account instead of investing it, because you don't pay tax when you put it. You pay tax when you
Then
put
you
it in,
get
but not
taxed
when
when
it
you take
comes
it
out.
out, I reckon.
No, you don't.
Are you sure?
Bro, why would you put your money in a fucking super fund that gives you dog shit per year when you could put it in
Why
the
would
stock
you
market?
get paid when you exchange your time?
this is killing me.
That should be taxed at GST rate. Like, what's those? You're trading a product, which is your time. Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Time? No,
Income.
It's not.
I don't think
it's
time
not
has been given
yeah,
a physical, tangible status yet.
It's not PT. It's GST. It doesn't matter what your product is. It's not a good or a service. So you're okay.
But yeah, I think that there's lots of people who wouldn't pay tax, who should still get to vote.
And if
Give-
they
Like,
give it- no,
well, I get
Does the
to
priests,
vote.
the priests pay tax? Don't they just get everything like provided for them? How much do they earn?
I think so because they don't earn a lot and they give a lot away to charity.
No,
So
they put it all in. They're like, oh yeah, it's going through the Vatican. So I'm not. I don't have to pay tax because it's in our own state where we don't pay tax.
Right, fair. I just assumed because they would earn below the tax threshold.
Yeah, but also they're all like.
Because they get everything provided for them, don't they? And then you get a bit of spending money. Like they don't pay their own rent and food and shit, do they?
I wouldn't have thought so.
I would assume it's already been bought by the church. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they make a bit. So should priests be able to vote? Let's say if a priest earned like 15k in a year.
Well, okay, no.
I
So
thought
perhaps-
priests just did dummy votes. I thought it was part of.
And a donkey votes.
Donkey vote.
Yeah, they just put like God.
Yeah, God, tick.
Perhaps that's an ethical obligation for a priest. Maybe we don't need to give them the opportunity to vote because they shouldn't sway the vote one way or the other.
Yeah, but think about all the conservative votes you'd lose if priests couldn't vote. You'd lose like a couple thousand votes
I
a
feel
year.
like priests aren't that conservative. It's the people that go.
Should paying tax be a prerequisite for voting in state-based elections? Oh, I think we're out of battery there.
No, just smack it harder.
Was that
Donkey
a
vote.
No, well, I was just testing it.
You guys are gonna break it.
Well, he fixed it.
Great, that was unanimous. According to Pizza String, paying tax shouldn't be a prerequisite for voting in state-based elections.
I can't believe
And
Matt.
that is
Okay.
Roger's
Yeah. No,
personal
yeah,
opinion on policy and legislature in Australia.
Legislature. You retard.
I can't see him getting in trouble for that one.
I mean, I'm definitely going to cut it out. We've got another.
But also, that is the but that's the government's policy.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
So he's not allowed to talk
Because
about
they let,
policy.
because they let people who don't pay any income tax vote. So like it's their policy.
Yeah. We do have another 50 minutes. If you guys are keen, we can try and tackle another question.
Crack on.
Yeah?
Have you guys ever been up to jury duty?
No.
No.
I've heard that'd be pretty sweet because you get like free food, and accommodation.
No, it'd be fucking boring.
No comment.
It has nothing to do with where you fucking work.
Also, you only get accommodation for like really high profile cases.